In our last class, we studied about the importance of water and sources of water. Now, in this class, we will read from your textbook how in olden days people in India used to store water for whole community. It was one of the responsibilities of the kings to provide water to their citizens. Welcome to Rajasthan, a very colorful state of India. In this map of India, you can see this pink color. This is Rajasthan. It is the largest state of India by area and the seventh largest by population of India. It shares international boundary with Pakistan. See, this is Pakistan, here this boundary. And it also shares its boundary with the neighboring state, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, and Punjab. Now in Rajasthan, we will go to Jaisalmer, a very famous city. And this is one of the districts. There are 34 districts, and Jaipur is the capital of Rajasthan. And we are now traveling to Jaisalmer. This yellow color, this is the desert area. Here is the Jaisalmer, and you can see the international border close to Pakistan. Now, Jaisalmer is also known as the Golden City. It is made with yellow sandstone, and in the daytime when the sun shines, the whole city shines like gold, and that's why it is known as the Golden City. And it is at end of the Thar Desert in Rajasthan. It is the ethnic heart of the nomadic desert culture, and besides the sand dunes, I think you know what is sand dunes. The full Registan is of sand, and the sand flies from one place to another place, and it makes like a small hill which is made of sand. Today the hill is here, tomorrow it may again fly to some other place. So that is sand dunes. It is famous for its Jain temples and Jaisalmer Fort. You can see the Jaisalmer Fort here. And you know one more thing, the Desert National Park in Jaisalmer district has a collection of animal fossils, means bones of 180 million years old. Now, we are going to read about Gadisar Lake. This is what in your textbook it is described. Now, this was excavated in 1367 by Rawal Gadsi Singh. It is a rainwater lake surrounded by small temples and magnificent buildings. So let's go for a tour. Now, this is the gateway. Here in Rajasthan, you can see the maximum temperature in summer is 49 to 50 degrees centigrade and minimum is 25 degrees centigrade. And in winter, temperature is usually around 23.6 degrees centigrade and the minimum is 5 degrees centigrade. Means extreme heat, and then it is also cold. And this is the lake view you can see from this, and this is the magnificent building which you are seeing, the gate. Now this is the shape of the main lake. There are 9 lakes, but this is the one shape of the lake. And the average rainfall in Rajasthan is only 209.5 millimeters. That means in the whole year, the rain is only 8 1.25 inch. Now see the lake and the building inside the lake and inside of the lake. Just now we had, oh, magnificent building. See how the ghat with the steps leading to the water, decorated verandas, they are chhatris. Can you see this? And see the carvings. Big halls are here where people used to sit. And there people come here to celebrate festivals and the programs of music and dance. Now I'll take you to the close view. See how neatly it is carved, each and everything in the stone. Okay, this is known as sculptured sandstone. These are the jharokas, jali, work of jali. These are all holes here. Can you see? Now these buildings are in the side of the lake. So the cool air which it comes, it can go inside the hall. If the walls are not like this, then what will happen? The cool air will not go inside the hall, but it will go back to the lake. कितना जालीदार काम है, ना महीन काम है. You can just see. I'll show you from the near also. ये देखो, just see. कितना बारीक काम है. Such a fantastic work. I think you have read also in your Hindi lesson, Akbar, and sculptures. See, and this part, this khidki, this is known as jharokha. Till now you would have understood that here we see only sand, yellow color. Even the stones are yellow color, houses, everything is yellow color. And so people want to see many other colors. So they dress up also very colorful. You can see their dress, you can see their pagdi. And everybody's house from inside, it is very colorful, very decorative. Different colors, some bright colors, it will be there in their house. Now these are the buildings at the side of the lake. These are the building inside the lake. Now here, as I told you, there are 9 lakes and they are interconnected. Rainwater is collected in these lakes, and these lakes are spread over in many miles. They are not small, very big. It was made in such a way that when the lake was full, the extra water flowed into the another lake. ऊपर वाले लेक से नीचे वाले लेक में पानी आ जाता है. So from one lake to another lake it comes. And from the third lake, second lake to third lake, from third lake to fourth lake. And in this way, the water keeps moving to all the 9 lakes. And school children come here to study. The children, because it is very hot, so they come here in the lake side to study. And here you have music competitions, festivals, dance competitions in these buildings which are nearby. Now this is the morning scene. See how beautiful it is, the morning view. The birds are flying from here. This is the evening view, the sunset. Now this water was collected and was used throughout the year, and there was no shortage of water. But today, what has happened? Gandhi Sar is no more in use. Many new buildings and colonies have come up in between those 9 lakes. Now, the water does not get collected in these lakes, but just flows away and is wasted. So, between the two lakes, now see the buildings have come. Now, beside Jaisalmer, many places in Rajasthan get very little rainfall. Here it rains for only 10 to 12 days in the entire year. Sometimes not even that much. The river here do not have water in them all round the year. And this is the river. देखो दुनिया की आधी मीठी आधी खारी नदी. Some place the water here is sweet, and in the same river, some place the water is very salty. So other places the water cannot be used. And the name of the river, you know, it is a Luni river, and it is not a very big river. Okay. And there are many small rivers which are joining in this. Now, it originates in the Pushkar Valley of the Aravalli range of Rajasthan and ends in the marshy land of Rann of Kutch in Gujarat. This is the Aravalli hills, and this is also considered like Narmada, one of the oldest hill. Now it has become hill. Once upon a time it was a mountain. The scientists say it was covered with snow, but from millions of years it has reduced its height. Now you must be thinking, why there is no rain in Rajasthan? Why it is a desert? Now I'll just tell you in short. See, in summer what happens? The sun is very hot and evaporation takes place in the sea. No, the air is full of water vapor, and it is moving with the air in this way, and this way. Now, the water vapor which is with the air dashes here, Sahyadri mountains. It collides here. Okay. And so the rainfall is here. But after some time, the air moves in this direction. So these places you don't get water at all, rainfall. So with the Sahyadri mountain hill, when it dashes, it gives lot of water. Then it goes to Chota Nagpur ka Pathar, and then it goes to Assam and Meghalaya. Same way, from here, Bay of Bengal, the air with full of water vapor also moves this place and goes to Assam and to Meghalaya. And here the lower Himalaya, they dash. The mountain says, okay, I'll not allow you to go anywhere. You have to be here only. And so it dashes. And then Mawsyn Ram is a place in Meghalaya where we receive highest rainfall in the world, 11,871 millimeter. Now you see at the same time, no water. You saw only 8 point some inches rainfall is taking place in the whole year. But same time in India, here in Meghalaya, it is 11,871 millimeter of rainfall. And this is the highest rainfall in the world. Now because of the Himalaya, it cannot take the water vapor, the air cannot go above the Himalaya. So it keeps on moving along with Himalaya and keeps giving the rainfall through this area. Now the water which is coming from Arabian Sea, full of water vapor, also moves here and it gives rainfall to this area. अरे तो फिर राजस्थान को क्या हो गया? क्योंकि राजस्थान में there is no high mountain. See, the hill is so small. You can see here, this is the only hill. And that also, the hill is in the same direction in which direction air is going. Air is also going in this direction, and hill is also in this direction. So a hill is not able to stop the winds, and the winds just go above on it and give the rainfall here. That's why in this area there is very, very less rainfall, and because of that there is a desert. Now I told you the Luni river, which is coming from Rajasthan and it is going to Kutch in Gujarat. This is the Kutch area in Gujarat and it is ending there. Now what is oasis? We all have read many things about it. So in the desert, we find little bit of water, maybe underground water or a rain water. And wherever this water is there, a small village is settled here. Small village will be created. Some few people will stay there and they'll keep their animals. And people who are going from one place to another place, they search like this type of place, oasis, and they stay there for a week or 10 days before moving, and they then fill the water, and then even that, the camel can keep the water for more than 15 days. And so for 15 days, he can just walk without water because the water is inside his body, and that whenever it requires, he can use that water. That's why it is known as the ship of the desert. Oh, famous sand dune. Just see, these are the small hills which we are seeing. And tomorrow if you go there, there may not be hills. Here, it may be plain. The hills with due to the air, because there are no buildings here, there are no trees here to stop the air. So they are just freely, they are moving. I feel so happy moving from one place to another place. And then say to the sand, chalo, chalo hamare saath, nayi jagah jayenge. And the sand, along with the wind, they move from one place to another place. A beautiful scenery see in the sunset. The Desert Festival of Jaisalmer. It is very, very famous festival. It comes in the month of February, especially end of February, and starts in the late evening and it is till night, this festival. And here we can see so many types of competitions and so many types of dresses. See, they are singing. And see the camel, how they have decorated their camel, how the people are decorated. And this, see the dance, how they are dancing. See the different types of dances with the fire, with the matkas, colorful dress, ghumar dance in which they keep on rounding. And this is the snake dance. They wear the black cloth and they do the snake dance. Rajasthan is also famous for the puppet show. They wear the colorful clothes, they are tied with the thread, and they tell the story. 99.9% they tell the story of the kings or the veer, the courageous people of the state of Rajasthan. They speak about their stories from last thousands of years, what has happened. They narrate the story through this puppet. And when you go to, don't miss this puppet show in Rajasthan. After touring everything, if we have not tasted the food of Rajasthan, then we are really missing something. The famous food, dal bati churma. It is made out of wheat flour and it is dipped in pure ghee. The more ghee in, the more tasty it is. And it is baked. Now Rajasthan is changing. Now what we are seeing, now they are producing wind, electricity via wind. Now generating electricity through wind is actually very costly. The equipments are very costly. But once they are started using it, the production cost of the electricity is zero. It is very, very less. So thank you, children. Don't miss going to Rajasthan in this holidays. Make a trip to this lovely state of our country.